Hello, luxury agents. This week, we're going to talk about another spreadsheet that comes with my book, Selling Luxury Homes, the Sphere of Influence Certificate. This is a really valuable form that when you complete, you'll be amazed at the value that is sitting within your own sphere of influence. Some things to keep in mind are, of course, sphere of influence is our best source of business in the real estate industry. Case closed, hands down. There are different ratios that people talk about, either 10 to 1 or 20 to 1, meaning for every 10 people in your sphere, you should get one transaction, or for every 20 people in your sphere, you should get one transaction. Whether the ratio is 10 or 20 or anything in between, you can begin to see the power of your sphere of influence when you look at these numbers and how important it is to build an organized and systematic means of being in contact with people in your sphere of influence. Some more things to keep in mind with your sphere are the importance of developing your own list of people that you can have in your sphere. Spend some time with them, bond with them, have a systemized method of staying in touch with them. And more importantly, which is what we'll discuss today, is quantify the value of each and every person in your sphere of influence. Here's the front page of the sphere certificate that comes with my book, Selling Luxury Homes. And this sort of summarizes everything about a particular client. Dewey Liston. It says the average sales price of my sphere from this person is $2 million. My average commission rate is 3%. My split is 50%. That means my average commission after splits is $27,000. If Mr. Liston were to use me himself twice over the next 10 years, that would be worth a certain amount of money. And if he gives me 2 referrals a year, that means at the end of 10 years, I've earned $594,000 from this one person in my sphere, or $59,000 per year. Let me back out of this PowerPoint and I'll go directly to the spreadsheet so I can show you how we actually do this. So we can make the commission rate up here, our average commission per site, any number we want. Your split, I chose 50%. Obviously, you might have a higher or lower one, but that'll dramatically affect the results that come from this exercise. Then I simply fill out the information here about Dewey Liston, his address and the city and his contact information. I don't go crazy with that. More importantly here is I'm going to add his name. And just knowing this guy and how well connected he is, I feel that his typical referral to me would be a $2 million transaction. And as I said earlier, I think that Dewey would probably use me himself directly twice over the next 10 years. More importantly, though, is I think he has the potential to send me 2 referrals a year that would turn into $2 million transactions. That means I'm going to get $30,000 per transaction, which means that over 10 years, his own business would be worth $60,000, but the referred business he sends my way could be worth over $600,000 for a total of $660,000 or $66,000 a year. And again, you can see on the front page, everything is sort of summarized here. His average referral sales price, my commission, my split, my average fee, and what I can earn. And we can play with these numbers. So let's say he's only potentially going to send me $1 million referrals. And let's say he's only going to use me once over the next 10 years. But let's say at this lower price point, he's good for 4 transactions per year in terms of what he can refer to me. So again, when I summarize everything again on the front page, we see that, again, average sales price, $1 million, my average commission 3%, my split's 50%, average commission after splits, $15,000. He's still worth $615,000 over a 10-year period because of all the referrals he can send me during the course of the year. I mean, how many of these certificates do you need to fill out in order to build a business that is, that is a strong, profitable business for you? I think the importance of filling out this sphere certificate for everyone in your sphere, or at least 10, 15, or 20 of them, so you begin to understand the power of this exercise. Your sphere is worth thousands, their sphere is worth millions. People in the height have a strong need for affiliation. They want to be around people who have similar goals, aspirations, and accomplishments to themselves. Endorsements are critical. The goal here is to make your sphere, so you can be filling out those certificates with much higher numbers than what we were talking about here today. Again, this is one of the 3 downloads, spreadsheets that comes with my book that you can order at jackcotton.com for $29.95. It includes 3 spreadsheets for $100 value. So you're getting $100 worth of downloads for free when you buy the book for $29.95. And you also get a 20-minute consultation call with me, which is worth $400. Here's an actual certificate that I'll email you immediately when you order the book. And you'd be amazed at how much I accomplish with people in just a quick 20-minute phone conversation. Lastly, if you want to get all 3 of my books, you can save $9.90 if you order all 3. That's all. That's everything for this week. Don't forget, if you have questions, email me, jack@jackcotton.com. Don't forget, if you already bought the book, to send me an email or fax me back your form to schedule your 20-minute consultation. In the meantime, make it a great week.